Okay, Randy, I'm going to take you for a quick walk in the back side of the house. And first of all, I'm going to say that I'm going to offer a suggestion as far as a guest room or a guest cottage, or whatever you want to call it. It'll be attached, not detached, like a cottage. But as you can see, we are probably about 30 feet or so. Now this is non-deed restricted. So, depending how small, with not small, but the size of the cottage that you want to put, this is probably, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet. I don't know exactly how many feet the easement is. Usually, when it's non-deed restricted, if it's not utility, it's not much of an easement. Okay, so going along now in the back perimeter, it does open up to the side over here. We're at the corner of the property right now. And as I swing around, we have a little bit more of an area here. We could sacrifice the gazebo and maybe do something small right there. Now I'm going to shift over to another suggestion that the owners made, because they were thinking of doing the same at one time. So I'm going to shut this and take you over to the other side. If I were in the front of the house, this is the left side of the house. Directionally, I am on the west side of the house, facing north. It's a single wide driveway, and as they drive in, as I'm showing you here, it actually has a side entrance for a 3-car garage. And then there's the drive here for the parking, because they use the garage for storage. So what they were thinking of doing themselves at one point is converting this garage to more space inside the house space, more air conditioning space, and then extending out from that, leaving that one garage on the end here, leaving that one garage, and then facing north to south, put another garage here, so that they would have the benefit of a straight drive-in garage and be able to convert this garage to additional living area. So I thought I'd show you their thoughts. Now, we have solutions to some of your clients' questions, but none of them come without some cost. So I realize that's a major cost to add a garage and then to do garage conversion. But right now, unless we built something over to where the gazebo is, that would be our least expensive, I suspect. This would be our most expensive. Now we're going to talk about the garage and the amount of, the kitchen and the amount of space. Starting from actually the French doors that lead to the pool area. We walk in, we have the breakfast nook, and then we have the breakfast bar, and then we have the kitchen area. Now, the question regarding maybe expanding it or making it larger, there is one possibility. I'm not an architect as far as what it would require to make it look right and work, but this wall here is a non-load bearing wall, specifically because all of the walls are that case because of the way the house is constructed, with all of the wood beams that run throughout. So any wall could actually be taken care of, including this one here. And what does this wall lead to? It leads to the formal dining room and the bonus area, excuse me, the family room area. So we've actually had another home shopper look at that idea, and ironically, he is also a cook, and he shared with me how why he had an interest in removing this wall and opening it up is because he likes, when he cooks, he likes to do a show. He likes to be performing, and he said that this would allow, by opening this whole area up, for him to entertain. He said he has lots of people over when he does his cooking, and so that was what his suggestion was when we talked about creating more kitchen space. The observation of your client was that it was an electric range. That's absolutely correct. I've talked to the owners. The house next door actually had gas run into their home, so the house immediately to the east already has a gas line. Again, it looks like there's a solution to that, but it's also not going to probably be an expensive solution. Now, I believe that the way they described it is that it was a natural gas line. I don't know if, no, delay that. They had a tank put in. So we'd probably be, the solution would probably be putting in a tank and running the lines. We think it could be done, but we don't know for sure. So that would really be a matter of more due diligence if the interest level increases for this house. The other question was, where's the washer and the dryer? It's in the laundry room, and they also use it for, they've got the wet sink here, and it is stackable, and they are staying. So here's the laundry room, and it is air conditioning. It's even got a vent up there. Oops, sorry. It's got a vent up there. So, so anyway, that answers that question. Storage. This is right next door to the, it's right out the door of the kitchen, and there's quite a bit of storage. This is actually where they keep a lot of their extra stuff. They also use the laundry room, which is right behind me now, for also pantry type items, because we're in very close proximity to the kitchen. And then also we have another storage, again, all in the same area. And this is the area that the homeowner uses for all of their various types of bowls and cooking platters and things like that. So there's 3 areas. Okay, I'm in the middle of the cul-de-sac for this particular street or neighborhood, and there's about 4 or 5 more cul-de-sac streets like this of the same type of homes. All of the homes run from about $350,000 up, some well over $600,000. So anyway, I'm in the middle of the cul-de-sac. So as we turn around and pan, here's the subject property right here. And over here you'll see the 1 lane that goes to the back side entry of the garage that I showed you. Here's the next door neighbor's home. Each of these lots run from like a half an acre to close to 2/3 of an acre. And then here is the next neighbor along the street. And then here is the last neighbor in the cul-de-sac. I believe this house here that I'm pointing at right now went for something like about $350 a few years ago.